Okay, we are live. This is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to get one of the things I've been planning is a fandom award, fandom awards, an award show, just based on what movie lovers, people in the YouTube fandom like. Now, to vote on them, you have to follow me on Twitter and vote in the poll. There are some limitations to Twitter. The reason I decided to go for Twitter is that I tried this on YouTube videos and no one votes. But Twitter polls, people love to vote. Some other limitations of Twitter, there's only 4 choices and it can only last 7 days. So you only have 7 days to vote on Twitter. And if you follow me on Twitter, go to @MadMaxMovies1 to check out the polls. They're already live. And something that I thought I might make an accompanying video in the next few days showing the choices and do a little bit of a better presentation. We have some. Oh, of course you did, Lethal. See, that's how fair I am. I let the Fandom Menace be a choice as the best fandom on YouTube. Even though I'm trying to cancel the Menace, and I can't even vote in my own freaking poll. I'm not creating another Twitter account. It's up to the fans themselves. I don't censor nothing. So I'm going to keep the results, even if it is the Fandom Menace. I might have to give an award to Jerdamort. Wouldn't that be some shit? Oh, boy. Thank you for waiting for me. I was taking care of my dogs. So G-Wall's been here a long time. Long live Raylo. Yes. What's up, G-Wall? Oh, okay. I'm reading my own comments. What the heck? El Borrego. Hey there, pal Max. Hey there, El Borrego. All right. Yes, I was late. I just saw your retweet, and yes, I did vote in the poll. Cool. Sub money. I just saw the rise of Skywalker, and I was disappointed. Well, we're not going to go into spoilers here. I am sorry to hear that. Like I said, I am not watching it. I think Lethal. Hey, Lethal. I am the last boycotter. Maybe you're one of them too. Are you actually sticking to your guns and boycotting this, Lethal? Tell me in the comments if you're actually going to boycott and you're not seeing it, or maybe you're the pirate's life for you or something. I'm not even watching the pirated version online. I've decided. I voted for Comicsgate though. What's up with that, Lethal? Are the cracks showing in the Fandom Menace? Is that what's going on? Comicsgate is better than the Fandom Menace? I think they both need canceled. But tune in tomorrow for the War Council to see why. No, I actually, now that I don't want Comicsgate canceled. I want the Menace and all fandom canceled. But I think Comicsgate has a lot of room for improvement. If you really love comics and you want these creators to have opportunities in the future, they really need to shape up. But that'll be on tomorrow's War Council episode. I'm not against people liking this movie. I'm not either. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm not interested in seeing it. There's just so much. I'd rather stay home, and I'm a movie fan. I used to love to go to movies. I'm an opening weekender, and I can't support it. I'm not gonna support it. I'm all about quality across the board. That's why I don't. I'm not saying I'm a Comicsgate. I'm with Comicsgate. I will buy a book when I think it's done right by the consumer, and it's a quality product. I only backed one so far. I wanted to get Cyberfrog, but honestly, there's still some people that did not get their Cyberfrog if they were in the first campaign. That's kind of BS. Is he gonna handle that before the end of the year? We'll have to wait and see. Phobic Xeno, I haven't seen any of the movies, but I voted for Rise of Skywalker. That's your choice. No censorship. I am not seeing this movie, and I have a pirated copy, but I'm going to save it for when my cousin is around. So you're still gonna watch it. I'm more hardcore than you, Lethal. I'm not even watching it. And Angus offered to send me a link. I'm like, yeah, never mind. I'll wait till I can rent it from Redbox or Disney. I might wait for Disney Plus. Snowdub is here. Smash the hell out of it. We're going to discuss some of these. Oh, my thumbnail is The Rise of Skywalker Best Picture. We are sick of Oscars. Now, is the first Fandom Awards going to be kind of janky? Probably. But this is only the first. And guess what? You're not canceling this madness. I'm never leaving YouTube. I will be here forever. And next year, I plan to make it a more thought out thing. But it's still going to work. We're still going to have results. We're still going to have a results show. I might get my puppet pals. Maybe Macho Snow might show up for the results show early January. So hell yeah, vote in the poll. And if you want to see this madman have to deliver an award to Jerdamart himself, oh, that's going to be a rough one. I will do it if it means fans get to vote and no censorship. So hell yeah, I will do it. That's how I'll take one for the team of Fandom if I have to. And I can't even vote against the Menace of my own poll. The hell? All right, let me get back to the comments here. At least Jon Favreau is going to take control of Lucasfilm. That's good news. Thank you, Mad Max. I really think it's happening, and I'm gonna do like a hot topic video on Kathy. And even though people against her, it's not good to announce it. We know that. See, this is Hollywood. This is how they handle stuff. They don't say fired unless you're Harvey Weinstein or working on a Star Wars movie. But someone that's got as much connections as she does, they phase her out. Hey, Lethal called me out on my Kathy Kennedy fired videos. I've subverted expectations of what fired means in Hollywood. What it means in businesses. When you're at the top, they don't say fired. They phase you out. They give you a golden parachute. She is a president of nothing. I mean, there are streaming shows going on, but you notice everything was moved to streaming, even Obi-Wan, so it doesn't have the stank of Kathy on it. And to change her now to publicly say, even if you like the sequel trilogy, Kathy has failed a lot on her role in getting these productions going, firing all kinds of directors, using up money for Solo, when the original idea, Lord and Miller, I think that would have been a better movie. So she has failed. Just like anyone, regardless of man, woman, she is a bad person for the job. She might be good in other aspects of Hollywood, so move on. But I think it's a bad idea to announce it when there's no movie coming out. They will wait to announce it, even though behind the scenes it's already when the public finds out about it, it's happened a year ago or 2 years ago, year and a half. So yeah, it's not good to announce it now because there's not a movie coming out. If there was a movie coming out next December, then it would be good to announce it. We'll have to wait till Celebration. And even though I talked with my pals on this last special edition of the War Council and Star Wars only was talking about Celebration, I cannot participate in Celebration until there's something to celebrate. So Mandalorian's something to celebrate, but not if I have to go pay for Kathy to be on stage. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I would like to go to a Star Wars Celebration in the future, though. Definitely. I think there's good things on the way for Star Wars, and it's happening. It's just it's not going to be publicly discussed for a while. All right, Snowda. I'm sorry I missed the puppet show. Oh, wait. I got the Ribbit and Bigot show in 45 minutes. Got to get the puppets up and ready. Yes, so that is a good segue. I'm not going to go long, and then I say we head over to Snowdub's channel for the Ribbit and Bigot show, and it's going to be hot. I mean, just prepare yourself. It's edgy comedy, but they deliver. They go for it. So, parental advisory. All right, let's see. What about Copa Mad Max? You gonna have to worry about it? I don't think I personally do. I don't have much kids content on here. I'm talking about movies. I don't put toys. Now, just a warning, if you like Uncle Ethan, you better warn him about doing toy reviews. I'm telling you right now, toy reviews are iffy. So he should actually stop doing toy reviews, especially if he cuts them up and throws them in the trash. It's going to be very iffy. All right, Sir Nerd a lot. Not to steer away from Star Wars, but how far into The Witcher are you? I saw 5 episodes. I'm loving it. Woo, it's sexy too. Whoa. Just to prepare you. Woo. Henry Cavill too. Wow, that's a man. United Comics Universe. Hello, everyone. Hello, United Comics Universe. The Mandalorian TV show in Jedi Fallen Order is worth it. Yes. Okay, so... Oh, wait, here's an update from Snow. Hell yes, the Ribbon Big Show is on... it's on Kermit the Log's channel. It will be on your channel next Saturday. We alternate. Sure. So go check out Kermit the Log after the stream. It's not only affecting kids' YouTube. It's what type of content you have. It's possible if you have a lot of toys in the background that they could even get you that. It's just weird. We'll see how it goes. You know how everything that rolls out on YouTube is real janky at the start. Oh, United Comics Universe, another one. Another YouTuber is recommending The Witcher is so awesome. I don't know if it could overtake The Mandalorian. I'm not sure. It's that good. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go talk about the polls I released. And you know what? Twitter is cancerous, okay? But you can have some fun there. And if you ever want to be on this show, it's good to follow me. And if you want to vote in the Fandom Awards, you have to follow me on Twitter and vote in these polls. Please vote in these polls because the Fandom Menace is already, you know how they like to manipulate polls? Just ask Rotten Tomatoes with the Captain Marvel. You know how they like to vote brigade polls. So I need your support if you're watching this show. Go vote on the polls on Twitter. Here's Kermit the Log's channel. Let's see those polls. Yeah, okay, so I released 4. I'm going to try to do 4 a day. And Stories by Irish. Twitter equals triggered. Yes, let's have some fun on Twitter and just vote in some polls. Say hi to me. And Stories by Irish might be on the show someday too. We'll see. But please vote in the polls. So here's the polls I released today. And I'm going to try to do 4 a day. And then if we have more recommendations for best picture, I might have to do round 1, give it 7 days, and do round 2 and do another 7 days for round 2 of best picture. Yes, Snowdub is taking care of business, showing you. So let's talk about the polls that are up right now. All right, I'll start with the first one I released. Forget the Academy Awards, take fandom back, and vote on the best picture of 2019. Results show will be in early 2020. I have to work with my puppets and other YouTubers for the results show. We'll try to make it fun. So right now, this is how it's looking. Here's the 4 choices. If I get more suggestions for best picture, I might have to do round 2 and then have the best of each pool before the results show. Okay, so The Rise of Skywalker is the number 1 choice. The Joker is the number 2. Avengers Endgame is number 3. And John Wick Chapter 3 is the 4th choice on the first poll for the Fandom Awards. Now, how it's going so far without you viewers that are watching right now voting. The Joker. Whoa, what the heck happened to my voice there? The Joker is beating everyone right now with 69% of the vote. And then there's a tie for second place with The Rise of Skywalker and Avengers Endgame. That's surprising to me because I think Avengers Endgame was a little bit of a letdown for Marvel fans. And John Wick Chapter 3, I'm actually surprised, is getting 0 votes. And I can't vote myself. If I had to vote myself, I would probably pick the Joker or John Wick Chapter 3. I'd probably go with the Joker. Okay, so that's the first poll. Go vote. Let me see. No, that's the first option. Let me see here. Everyone is so evil on Twitter. Well, let's make it better by just having some fun. Careful when saying I might be on, might get haters. Okay. We'll keep it safe if you come on. We don't want anyone to get jumped like Angus did on Ryan Kittle's channel. That's not what we're about here. We don't want people getting jumped. We want people to have fun, to feel comfortable, to say their piece. So I will not let you get jumped if you come on my channel. Now, the Menace and the Kennel, the Easter EU muscles, you're taking your life in your own hands if you go on there. I will not have surprises. I'm not going to have surprise guests. All right, Sub Money, vote for Mad Max to take over YouTube and make it awesome again. Yeah, I'd vote for that. Should that be a poll? Also, if you have an idea for another poll, this is where you could say it. Put it in the chat. What's another poll we should have for the Fandom Awards? Best puppet? Something like that? There's a lot of good puppets out there. All right. The Rise of Skywalker is the only choice. Well, you have your chance. I have to go with what the majority rules in the Fandom Awards. No censorship. It's not a bunch of Hollywood elite. It's actual fans. So if you want that to win, you got to go vote for it. The Joker is winning. Yes, it is. You're the man. Thanks. I appreciate it. You're triggered. Okay. Oh, yes, that is going to be one of the polls. I got to do so many a day. I can't do 100 polls in one day or people get pissed at me and unfollow me on Twitter. Uh-oh, best new YouTuber, Macho Snow. Snap it to a Slim Jim. That's a good category. I love Star Wars fan films. Yes, I'll have to research which ones came out in 2019. And guess what? We have another one coming out on Christmas, is the Obi-Wan fan film. So I might wait to release that poll until we can see that film. That's why I'm waiting on that one. All right, so here is the second poll. What is the best Star Wars YouTube council show? Okay, here's the choices. The High Council, choice number 1. Jedi Council, choice number 2. War Council, choice number 3. And the Gray Council, choice number 4. Now, as of this live stream right now, no one cares about the Jedi Council anymore since Harloff left, apparently. The High Council and War Council are tied. And then the Gray Council is winning with 60% of the vote. Darth Daddy is getting his friends in on that vote. Man. So, if you like the War Council and all the madness this madman brings on Sundays, you're going to have to support it on Twitter. Again, my first choice was to have the polls on YouTube. But no matter how many times I point and I say vote in the polls, barely anybody does. People vote on Twitter. It's a necessary evil to actually have a results show. Because if I start making videos and just put the polls in the videos, we're not going to have a lot of participation. So that's why I decided Twitter. All right. So the Gray Council is winning. And here is the one that's got the hottest reaction. People are voting like crazy on this poll. And I wish I could vote myself, but I can't. And I'm too lazy to make another Twitter. It just changed again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you're a menacer and you want to see me have to say Jeremy, Ethan, and world class Jeff, that the Fandom Menace is the best fandom on YouTube, I'm going to have to present that award to them. And believe me, I really don't want to do it. But you know what's more important to me than those menacers is having something for fans to interact with that's positive. Yeah, they might win this time, but not next year. Not for the Fandom Awards, Fandom Awards, the second Fandom Awards. I'm bringing it. You might have them now, but I'm coming for you next year. So that's what I got. Maybe I'll still win. We'll see. All right. So which YouTube fandom is the best? The Fandom Menace, Comicsgate, War Campaign, or the Gray Order? The Fandom Menace is winning with 47% of the vote. Comicsgate and the Gray Order are tied with about 12%, and War Campaign has about 30%. So that'll be interesting. I know there's a lot there that like War Campaign. I thought Comicsgate would be getting closer to the Fandom Menace, but apparently not. And then let's get to the last poll for today. And this is going to be an interesting one. I think this could get closer as the days go by. Honestly, this is the last poll that I released for today. All right. Best streaming series of 2019. The choices are The Mandalorian, The Witcher, Game of Thrones, and Stranger Things. Now, right now, The Mandalorian is winning with 58% of the vote. And there's a lot of votes on this one. The Witcher is in second place with 33. And Stranger Things is in third place with about 8% of the vote. And Game of Thrones got nothing. Now, I debated on whether I should even put Game of Thrones in there. But if you look at last year, it was an important show. So that just tells you how much Game of Thrones failed. And you know what? Netflix is picking up the ball and running with it with The Witcher for people for fans in fandom that like fantasy TV. Are you going to care about the Game of Thrones prequel, or are you going to care about Witcher season 2? I think HBO fumbled big time, and I personally have no opinion on the new Watchmen series, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about it positively, so I did not include that. I mainly kept in Game of Thrones just to see if it got any votes whatsoever, and I think the proof is in the pudding. Everyone absolutely across the board was disappointed in the final season of Game of Thrones. And if you pulled it a year or two ago, that would be the best show. See how things change? So, those are the categories for the first day. I'm hoping to do put up polls every day, at least like 3 to 4, until the results show early January. So stay tuned. And I'm going to come back to the chat. And also, it's possible that The Rise of Skywalker can get a Best Picture, at least nomination. I do not foresee it winning. I honestly don't even think it's possible it could get it. It says eligible titles, eligible movies. I don't see it winning. I think, do you think Joker? That's a good question. I know in the Fandom Awards, Joker is winning. But in the actual Academy Awards, do you even think they would be bold enough to nominate Joker? Or do you think it's off the boards because of the reaction that it got? Remember the reaction it got? So this is where the Fandom Awards is better than the Academy Awards, because we don't have to deal with BS. It's just fans voting, zero censorship. All right. Gray Order, duh. Okay. Yeah, I would vote for Gray Order if I could. Here triggered. I like Warcane, but it's mostly silliness. I call it the Fudge campaign. Okay, I have issues with War Campaign. Okay, I'm not going to stop talking to them, and that's what we're going to talk about the show. Pocket Jack Comics is going to be on tomorrow at 9. Now, do I agree with everything he's done? You'll have to tune in to see. What is War Campaign doing, and what is Comicsgate doing? I think if you really love comics, if you really love fans and fandom first, you should put that first. If you want these creators to have opportunities in the future for sponsorships, maybe Netflix movies or series deals, then the Fudge campaign is what I like to call them, is absolutely going to hurt them. It's their right to do it, but if they're so consistently doing it every single day, listen, I love the rights to be an asshole, to have some fun, but if you want to also mix that in with something else, this type of humor is not going to go in the workplace. If you want Comicsgate to be taken seriously and you really wanted to take it to the next level, there is a lot of issues. So that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. And I also think, even if you're not a fan of Doug TenNapel, the way he was treated with I understand why he left Comicsgate. Earthworm Jim and Bigfoot Bill are steered towards children. You cannot have the Fudge campaign being linked at all to that. Do I think he came in just to get... Now, listen, I knew Doug TenNapel before I knew anything about EVS. I played Earthworm Jim. I knew his name back then. I'm excited about the Amico, the new ColecoVision, I think, console. He has something to do with that. He cannot be linked to this stuff. So I understand. Is it their right to do it? Yeah, it's the right to do it. But it's my constant. I've said this before: rights versus respect. The right to do things, the right for humor. It's your right. It's beautiful. But with great power comes great responsibility. And if you only exercise your rights to be an asshole all the time, and you go to it not putting fandom first, that's what you're a fan of assholes. With rainbow colored. Well, I'm not gonna Sun. I was gonna call it Sun Comicsgate. Real talk. Sunbeams. And what did I have it? Hold on. I gotta look at my Twitter. Sunbeams and rainbow, and then put a blank at it. So that's I gotta work on that thumbnail without being too offensive for tomorrow. Oh, talking about, here we go. Okay, here is Panboy. Doug used CG. Well, that's debatable. I mean, he got funding from it for sure, but to say he was a no-name, and I like Ethan, okay? I like Ethan, but he loves to talk. He's a big talker, and he did not start any gangsta shit. And Indiegogo, I don't think you know the story. We could talk another time. I can't get into it now because I'm about to end the stream. I value your input though. Okay. But I do know also he's religious, and a religious person's not going to like that. I don't like everything he's done either though. I do not. So but that's why I talk to everybody. Okay, CB Norwood. I would give Rise of Skywalker the Oscar for telling. Okay. Joshua Tika. Hello, Mad Max. This is Taco Kit. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. Again, this is something I want to do. It's only going to be successful if people participate. So follow me on Twitter and vote in these polls. It's going to last 7 days. And I'm going to have more to come. And I'm going to get my friends, if my friends can help me out with this. I think it's going to be fun. And next year is going to be even better. All right. I'll see you guys. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.